Welcome to Maggie's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make banana bread. It's a yeast bread, has a soft, moist texture like a Japanese TangZhong, also full of buttery taste like a brioche. Let me quickly show you how to make them.
Some very ripe past due bananas. I have a total of 320 grams without skin. Heat them up in the microwave for about 45 to 60 seconds until they become soft. Then mash them with a blender to make it very liquid. In mixing bowl, I have 500 grams of all-purpose flour, adding 8 grams of salt, 8 grams of dry yeast. Stir a bit, then add 50 grams of milk, following by mashed bananas. Banana contains mostly water, about 75%, small amount of sugar, 12%. So adjust my recipe accordingly. Then add 2 large eggs, 90 grams of melted butter. You can use salted butter or non-salted butter, doesn't matter here. I like to use a flat beater for mixing wet dough because it takes less time compared to a dough hook. To start with, just 20 to 30 seconds of quick mixing. Once the flour comes together, stop the machine. Let the dough rest for 5 to 10 minutes so the flour have a time to absorb all the moisture. After resting, I'm still using flat beater. You can use a dough hook if you prefer. At speed 4, I mix about 11 minutes. During the mixing, I stop the machine 1 or 2 times to scrape the dough from the side of the mixer. After 11 minutes of mixing, the dough is smooth and silky, and you can see the beautiful transparent membrane. So I clean the beater, cover, and let it rise until 1.5 of its original size. Once it becomes 1.5 size, I move the dough to the fridge for overnight fermentation to have a better texture and flavor. Next day, first bring back to the room temperature, and I check with a finger it still holds its shape, so I continue with the shaping. I move the dough to the work surface and divide it into 16 equal pieces. No need of flour here if the dough has been well mixed. It should not be sticky. Pre-shape each piece into little ball. The hand is like holding a little egg underneath. You don't want to crush the egg, and you also don't want to let the egg run away. Let's look at it again from another angle. You will feel it and getting better with the practice. Once it's done, cover and let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes before final shaping. After resting, taking one dough ball, flatten it with a hand, then flip over with the smooth side down. Stretch the dough, and one side is a little longer than the other one. Then roll over from the top, then turn 90 degrees and roll it again into a little dough ball. Then line them up in the baking pan and cover for final proof. My sandwich baking pan fits 12 pieces. And the other 4 pieces, I put the 2 of them together and then roll it up and cut into 2 to make a sort of a flower shape, and put them in the round cake pan for final proof. As for final proof, I put them in the oven and turn on the light in the oven and add hot water to create some humidity. Total about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, the dough is about 2.5 of its original size. Poke with a finger. It slowly bounces back, but still leave a small indentation, so it's ready for the oven. Brush with egg wash. Bake at 350 preheated oven, middle or lower rack. The 4 little flour ones took about 25 minutes. I could have baked less actually. 20 minutes I think should be good enough. The sandwich tin took 30 minutes. Look at these beauties. It looks amazing, smells delicious, and texture is so soft and fluffy. Let's have a bite of it. The sandwich bread is extremely soft and moist. You can tell from the way I'm pulling the bread. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will give it a try soon. As always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.